The shadows stirred, a secret world quivered. In the darkest corners of the internet, a global network of pedophilia operated with chilling efficiency. Then, Operation Strike Force Parker struck. Led by Australian authorities, a global coalition of law enforcement agencies tore down the digital curtain. They exposed a horrifying trade in child exploitation. Over 560 individuals were implicated. Arrests spanned the globe. The operation, a testament to international cooperation, sent shockwaves through the underworld. This was not a victory, not yet. It was a chilling reminder of the pervasiveness of such evil, and it begged a question: who else lurked in the shadows? The investigation unearthed more than just perpetrators. It exposed the vulnerability of children in the digital age. It underscored the need for constant vigilance. But most unsettling of all, it hinted at the possibility of powerful figures operating with impunity. Operation Strike Force Parker was a triumph, yes, but it was also a wake-up call. It revealed the tip of a very dark iceberg. The world watched, holding its breath, waiting for the next layer of the abyss to be revealed. Across the Atlantic, another scandal unfolded, casting long shadows on the halls of power. Tech mogul Elon Musk, a newly minted power player in the incoming Trump administration, launched a scathing attack on British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Musk accused Starmer, a former prosecutor, of failing to act against child abusers during his tenure. The accusations, vehemently denied by Starmer, ignited a firestorm in British politics. Critics were quick to point out the political motivations behind Musk's claims. They argued that he was weaponizing a sensitive issue for political gain. The controversy highlighted the dangerous intersection of power, politics, and child abuse allegations. Was Musk's accusation a genuine concern or a calculated political maneuver? The question lingered, casting a pall over the already murky waters of international relations. The incident served as a stark reminder that those in power are not above suspicion, and that sometimes the pursuit of justice can be twisted to serve personal or political agendas. The truth, as always, remained elusive. But the very fact that such accusations could be levied against a world leader was deeply unsettling. It fueled a growing sense of unease, a suspicion that the corridors of power might harbor dark secrets. Deep within the bowels of the Pentagon, a controversial program took shape. Carcosa, they called it. An innocuous acronym, perhaps, but for those familiar with the dark underbelly of the internet, it was a name that sent chills down the spine. Carcosa. The same name, a chilling coincidence, as the fictional town at the heart of the acclaimed crime drama, True Detective. A town steeped in the lore of pedophilia, satanic rituals, and unspeakable horrors. The Pentagon, when questioned, dismissed it as a mere coincidence, a harmless overlap in a world of acronyms and operational code names. But the coincidence was too stark for some to ignore. The very mention of the name evoked images of unspeakable acts, of children sacrificed at the altar of power. Was it a careless oversight, or a deliberate dog whistle to those who lurked in the shadows? The Pentagon remained tight-lipped, citing national security concerns. The silence spoke volumes. It fueled conspiracy theories, adding another layer of distrust to an already skeptical public. Was this a case of life imitating art, or was there something more sinister at play? The fight against child exploitation is a fight waged in the shadows. It is a fight against an enemy that operates in darkness, exploiting the vulnerable and silencing the innocent. The arrests made in Operation Strike Force Parker, while significant, represent only a fraction of the perpetrators. The whispers of corruption, the politically motivated accusations, the unsettling coincidences, all point to a disturbing truth. The fight for justice is often hindered by those in power. Whether through deliberate obfuscation or willful ignorance, those entrusted to protect the vulnerable often fail to do so. The pursuit of justice demands unwavering commitment. It demands holding those in power accountable. It demands shining a light into the darkest corners of the internet and beyond. We must remain vigilant. We must demand transparency. We must never stop questioning. For the sake of the children, the most vulnerable among us, we must never cease our pursuit of justice. The shadows may conceal, but they cannot erase the truth. The fight continues.